blocking the ball.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
He's 18.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Escapes a defender. There's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Warren once more. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar downing distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This is taken in at the 13. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Return it. What are they?
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Second and 10 now. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, Jackson. He gets it again to Mitchell. Racing down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens break the tie here in the first.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-up, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Steelers 7.
Stout all set to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rodgers here from the gun. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They put Austin in motion left. To the air here on 1st down. Rodgers has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
From the 36. Short pass brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, this is Austin. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's the Steelers' 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Again, Rodgers. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Off play action, Rodgers. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Miller on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Offense in a hurry up here. From the 35 on second down. Lofts it deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game in the first half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now, well, you've added a little bit of momentum to that side.
Buying some time right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. This throw is caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 3-yard line.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
3rd down and 5.
Lamar now from the gun. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Now quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Miller on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Right left side with Warrior. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Steelers first down.
The Steelers first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Austin makes the grab downfield. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They put Austin in motion left. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Johnson up the middle. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Johnson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They'll try Johnson again. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. One Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers are finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers tie us up 28-all.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second.
That's good.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Lamar. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns, nowhere for that ball to go.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Outside and into the hands of Bateman. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. This is going to be no good. Snap wasn't clean, Brock. That kick pushed to the right. And this stays tied here in the second.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
319!
Throwing here just before halftime. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Miller on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
158!
Tight end motioning right. Play action with Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is second and 16.
319!
Trying again, following the sack. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB a tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
750! 258! Hey, 88!
Rodgers here from the gun. can't connect on the third down deep shot. I love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it, and this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
First down 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 28.
Stout all set to send this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Look at the 8. Hey, take 26. Look at you.
Rodgers to throw. He's going to tuck it and run. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On 2nd down, Warren. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
In 18.
They put a receiver in motion right. 3rd and 1, now Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. The Steelers calling their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Look at the 8.
He's back to throw. Rodgers is hit. The ball is loose. And it's recovered by the offense. But Brock gets 4th down. They know only to Steeler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So it'll be 2nd down.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free. Back last minute.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Running once more with Henry. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Hey, report! Report!
Changing it up here, Jackson. And the Steelers get home. They drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Tyler Loop back for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Loop knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Stout's all set to send this one away. Here's Miller on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
58.
To throw, Rodgers. Has him on a quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Warren here from the gun. This is ahead for about 5. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. On the move, headed right. Rodgers is hit, the ball is loose. But I believe a Steeler was first in that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down.
This is Warren headed right. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
All right, to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Play fake, gets Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
319.
First down, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
58.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
319.
They put Austin in motion left. They'll throw again, Rodgers. Near the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And no dice on this kick, the Ravens recover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
And you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, set up.
Lamar now from the gun. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Middle.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. Has some room to work. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Ravens will line up.
And again, it's Jackson. And he's in for two, and an 11-point lead for his team. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice wrap and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
Ravens 53, Steelers 35.
Stout all set to send this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action with Rodgers. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Hits him on the in route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot, and the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Again, Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain moving.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Bigelow's one final shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Green 18.
One final shot here. He's running for it. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Ready, ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4.
Get it. Let's go.
Here's a design run. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Washington.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
79 Broncos.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
19 tight, 19 tight, down. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
19 Tiger.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Second and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. Oh, a loose football. The Lions have got it.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. Like, I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
120.
Right to the air, here's Goff. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 15. Good for a Lions first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Commanders' 49-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Goff will go right back to Laporta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Detroit. Tight end going in motion here. On play action, Goff. Catch is made by Wright. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He takes off. And he's in! Jared Goff. Touchdown, Detroit. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run here with the rookie. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12 yards.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Commanders.
Come my team, come next.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Ready,
The first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
go!
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's caught by Eckler. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. That one is brought in by Terry McCoy. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 42
A big play there for Washington. 42 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Panther 60, Panther, ready.
To the air again is Daniel. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Jay is good. The Commanders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, 76! 76!
They'll go play action with Goff. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Commanders 7. Jack Fox to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the set. Panther 60.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
That's good for Washington.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Come on, 19 tight, not 60.
Now Daniels. That's McCoy open on the left side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll give on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
He was taken down by
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ja'Cory Merritt, touchdown Commanders. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ric Flair. Shell.
Back to the air. It's gone. Right side. It's Laporta, the tight end. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 1st down, it's gone. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The Lions call their first timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Hold on. 180. 2 for 66.
Now, faking the give. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Average roll. 180.
Laporta in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd?
And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
A run here with the veteran. It's off to Eckler. He'll manage to get to the 33. Big lineman Aline McNeil ends the play there.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He'll be taken in by Prosky Merritt. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. DJ Reader. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
The 34-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Throwing is Daniel. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 41 yards.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, Daniel. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completed. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Come back, Daniel.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing again. Daniel. It is brought in the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. The Commanders will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
First down, Detroit.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
It's caught by the tight end, Laporta. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Goff to throw on 1st down. He finds Raymond for the completion. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Lions, 1st down.
180.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 16-yard line.
180.
Laporta in motion.
What's up?
On 2nd down, Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
Louis. Come on.
From the gun, it's Goff. We'll go right back to Laporta. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season.
Jackpots to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll drop this down for Eckler. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2nd down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Go.
Here's Daniel. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
He'll get rid of it and complete it.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. Now Daniels on the run to the right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they get the timeout. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's Goff. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
They'll go play action with Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
Throwing on second down. Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Lions.
Block 22 for 66. Set.
Here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A second down throw for Goff. This one complete. It's to Slaw. And he's in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Lions. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. That's your man.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running down, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Throwing again. Daniels. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Daniels going to throw again. Moving outside the pocket. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
He'll let one go. Down the middle. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
At the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive. He's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Tiger. Deuce. 180. Turbo set.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. He's on his way. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 99 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Come 19, Tiger. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready, break.
Daniels to throw on second down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. Now it's going to be third down.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Has his man. It's Samuel.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
From the 24 now, here's second down and a yard. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Third and 2. Here we go. Laporta in motion. From the gun, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, Goff. He'll try to run for it. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand.
70 Rangers, 70, 60.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Through the air, connecting with Bigelow. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for Washington.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Ready up. 79 Broncos. Ready. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Now a shot downfield for Samuel, and that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. A tight end in motion now. They hand it to Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Daniel. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
For a Commanders first
60
down.
Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And caught left side, that's Ertz. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head?
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
First and goal.
His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
Here we go. Hey, 20.
Here's Goff. And he will score again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Daniels now on first down. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready? Hook 19.
43-yard line.
Now Daniels. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Even in the air, here's Daniels. There's that man again. Another catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Back in 60.
Washington, first down.
To the air again is Daniels. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19
At
tight.
the 12-yard line.
Daniels gonna throw again. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Harris. Whoa. Touchdown, Commander. Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Commanders are able to cut into the deficit.
Commanders 28. Matt Gay to kick
So,
off
after the
for
touchdown,
Washington.
here's Gay to kick this one away. Raymond now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Goff. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Jared Goff sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. 3rd down coming up. They'll go play action. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. Out to his right. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
On the set.
Now it is first and goal.
Hey, 7 Pirates, 7
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Flushed to his right. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. Now Gay for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer.
49. Commanders 35.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Raymond now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He'll step up and run this. Into the slide goes Goff. He's been around, knows what to do. He picked up the first down.
And the Lions first down.
A run here with Gibbs. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. On third down, they go with Gibbs. He's got the first down inside the 30. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Houston Texans. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Whirling!
Off play action. Here's Goff. Ball complete to Trey Tucker. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Here comes. Ready.
Now Goff. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Will Anderson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Whoa! Hey, let's go. Now you won. Shell.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Texans will take over. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Stroud sets up the play action. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Ow, what's that? 18. What's up?
Here's Stroud.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Texans at 2-12 in what has been a tough year. And they come in just an absolute free fall. Losers now, Charles, of 7 in a row.
And I think this is where, in a locker room, a lot of the team looks to their best players and even silently asks for them to guide them out of this. You know, we've got to be better than what we've shown. We need you to lead us.
18. What's that?
Now Stroud. Got his man, Dell. Already he's topped 50 receiving yards in this first quarter. And he's got a first down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
Stroud looking to throw. That is caught by Dell. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Houston Texans.
All right.
They'll give it to Mixon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
All right. 18. What's that?
Throwing now is Stroud. And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jaden Higgins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Fairbairn good with the extra point. Raiders the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. A little juke. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this way you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
So from the 37, here's second down and a yard. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Right back to Genty on first down. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A gap, the gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control that, you're going to control an inside running game.
And he had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's what he's going to ask the coach to run back on film.
Let me see that one more time.
Show that again, coach. Look how my legs kept turning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
A gain of 13 yards.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
20.
Oh, the motion comes too late. Now this is going to be a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Goff now looks to throw. Dancing to his left. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Here's Higgins out of the right side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Why, Tony? 11.
Play action. Stroud now. Taking a shot for down here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Takedown, 61 yards. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Second and 6.
Marlin, 180. Tiger.
Here's Gone. Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. To throw is gone. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 78 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Raiders 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
At the 46-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. That's complete to Dill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Stroud working out of the gun. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now
and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They tried out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Man, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tony.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for a Texans. First down. First and 10 at the 43.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
All right. 18. Let's go. Texas.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. And that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
18.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
Here we go.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Second and 10. Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Stroud off the play fake. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Here we go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back deep for the Raiders is Trey Tucker. And pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Out of the gun. Gone. Downfield and caught by Thornton. But he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
First down, Raiders.
Goff. Looking deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Goff. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. He is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Super.
Back to throw, Goff. They'll get this out to Genty. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
Black 20, Obama.
Throwing again is gone. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Stroud looking to throw. Trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Stroud. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And some room to run now. Joe Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nick Chubb. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, and now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's Goff. Flushed out right. Open, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 32-yard line. Goff now looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Mecole Hardman, 31 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Carlson on for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Stroud sets up the play action. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Stroud to throw it. And the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Raiders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have game.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A huge play there for Houston. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. And the Raiders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
He'll find Genty out of the backfield.
Takes us up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Hell, you won! Go! 180!
To throw is gone. Over the middle, complete. It's Tucker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Las Vegas.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
And you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level and what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just scared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
And Stroud now to throw.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
They need 2. Here's third down.
18. South.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Taken on the midfield logo. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
On first down, it's Genty. And down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
from the 41. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with JT. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Call. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Hey, 20. Hey, 76. 76. 76. 11. 11. Whirl in.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Texans 21.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Oh, he finds his running back, who snuck right down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. Stroud working out of the gun. That's complete to Dell. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. Stroud will look to throw once more. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, 26 yards. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A run straight ahead with Genty. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It was Daniil Hunter to make the play in the backfield. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense in with a big play.
He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
A run. It's Genty. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
76, tell him.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And the Texans are right back in this football game. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now this series could very well determine our outcome.
It's a loss of 2.
Stroud. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. And the Raiders have got him. Tyree Wilson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback. It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
All right.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Malcolm Kuntz with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Flush to his right. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm willing to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
At the 47-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Wait, 20. Listen. 12. Hey, lift.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Deuce, like 20.
Now Goff. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Goff now looking to throw. He's going to go up top again. And this is caught. He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Raiders will line up for the
They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Raiders 43, Texans 29.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Brought down back at his own 9-yard line.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Why, Tony?
Here's Stroud. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line.
DC, tonight. White 20.
They hand off to the big tight end. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Chanty diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Well, he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Stroud.
He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Again, it's Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Braxton Berrios, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Fourteen. Shot. 20.
Goff going to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Super 1. 12. Hold on. Check. We're good.
Now it's gone. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Shell. Merlin.
From the gun on third down. Gone. He's going to let it go again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Texans come up with a late turnover. And it will probably matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points.